Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your Sunday Oracle reading for today, the 3rd of October 2021. And as I do each week, I set the intention that these Sunday Oracles be for the week ahead. So it is starting, I'm going to just light some incense. So it is for today, for Sunday, the 3rd of October, and it is going into the following week as well, because I know I do daily tarot readings on YouTube, but not everybody has the time to go and watch them. So I thought, you know what, we all need some inspiration for the week. So Sunday oracles are exactly that. Sunday oracles are giving you the inspiration, the guidance, a little bit of motivation, a little bit of upliftment for the week ahead. I am burning my sandalwood incense. Sandalwood is one of my absolute favorites. These are stickless incense, so they don't leave any sticks. We're not hurting anybody or anything. And yeah, I just thought, let's just light some incense. Let's just clear the energies, set the intentions, and then we're going to get into our reading. And today, let me drop my incense into the bowl. I have shuffled and laid out 4 cards from 3 different decks. And on Sunday, Oracle Sundays, I do only like to use my oracles. And this week, we're going to start off with a Crystal Spirits Oracle. So we're going to find out what kind of crystal energy we could possibly utilize for today and for the week ahead. Then I've taken 2 cards from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. I haven't used this deck in such a long time. It is such an awesome deck. And then I'm also going to take a card from Medicine Card, from my pack of cards called Medicine Cards. They are also animal inspired deck with just such beautiful messages. And what I'm going to do is probably pull from the guidebooks that come with these oracles. The reason for that is a lot of what I give you in my readings is my own intuition, my connection to spirit, and that always will come through. There's no ways I can stop that or slow it down. But sometimes, when the creators create an oracle deck, they create the images, the messages for a particular reason, a particular purpose. So I thought today we'll actually use the oracle cards or the oracle guides. Let me get the right words, the guidebooks of these oracles to see if there's just a little bit of extra nugget of information or whatever that we can get for you. So friends, before we start, I have laid out some of my favorite crystals. I did that because I wanted to work with crystal energy today. I have lit some incense. We've got the element of earth, we've got the element of wind, we've got the element of fire, and we've got the element of love with us. And as we get into this reading today, just know that I'm setting the intention that we all move from a place of false beliefs, ignorance, and delusion into a place of truth, love, kindness, and compassion. I set the intention that I am a conduit for your healing, guidance, confirmation, grounding, centering, peace, harmony, and alignment, joy, abundance, and love, compassion, health, safety, courage, and encouragement. I set the intention that I resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest frequency of the divine source, the purest white light of love, God, Goddess energy, and I invite in all my guides, your guides, angels, and the ascended masters, those who I work with on the other side, into this time that we share here today for the greatest good for you and I. So it is, and so it is. All right, friends. As I said, we're going to start with Crystal Spirits Oracle. Let's have a look and see what is the crystal energy that we should be working with today and for the week ahead, if I can pick it up. Oh, that is so funny. So we've got the clear quartz crystal. And the reason why I say that's so funny is because when I was laying out my crystals here this morning, I try and pick crystals that fit the space, that fit the mood, that fit what I'm feeling. And I had to go scratching for a little piece of malachite because I just felt like I wanted malachite. And when I put my malachite down, because the malachite matches the nails at the moment, but when I put my piece of malachite down, I noticed that I had 2 clear quartz crystals or quartz crystals on the table. And I thought, oh, and I also then noticed that I had these 2 pointing in the same direction. We've got a chevron amethyst, we've got an amethyst cluster. And I thought, oh, should I maybe change one of my clear quartzes because, I've got one of everything. Okay, those are 2 different kind of amethysts. But I thought, no, actually it works. It looks good. So now I understand why. And look how that those two are sort of pointing to the clear quartz. So clear quartz, I use a clear quartz in my readings, in my sessions, not one of these. It's another one that I use, the one slightly bigger, that I hold in my hand when I'm doing my readings, because what it does is it allows me to be a conduit of spirit for spirit. Clear quartz is a crystal that amplifies, that receives energy, amplifies it, and then allows you to put it out there. It's also a very easy crystal to work with, okay? Clear quartz, it's also what we call a programmable crystal, which means that you can take a piece of clear quartz and you can hold it, set the intention, and actually program the clear quartz to do and to be whatever it is that you need it. So clear quartz amplifies energy. It amplifies, magnifies, makes bigger, makes more powerful, makes stronger. But it's also a crystal that, to me, like I said, is a good conduit for working with spirit. That is how it works for me. So when you need to make something more, when you need to be more open, to be more receptive, when you need to amplify the energies, whether that be energies of love, acceptance, whatever it may be, clear quartz can be that energy for you. So clear quartz is also readily available, and I think most of you watching here may even have a little piece of clear quartz lying around. There are so many different varieties of clear quartz. Like if you have a look at this one, let me actually show you. So this particular one has got half of it quite cloudy and the other half of it quite transparent. There we go. I think you can see it quite nicely there. So, we're not going to go into the complicated properties of clear quartz, but, some clear quartz crystals, if it's got partly cloudy, then they talk about it being masculine and feminine. There's all these different kind of energies or thought processes that go into. If you have a look at this particular one, it's fairly transparent. You can see my finger through, but it does have a little bit of cloudiness to it. Whereas, as I said, this one, it's got that transparent portion here, but most of the crystal is completely solid milky white. Which yeah, so it talks about masculine and feminine properties and all of those gorgeous things. So I have just another one here as well as another example. This one also starts off a little bit milky and then clears up towards the top, but it's got a flat bottom. This one has been man-shaped, if I can put it that way. Another clear quartz I have on my table here. Oh my gosh, it looks like we're going to have a long conversation about clear quartz, but this is my crystal skull. It's not a clear quartz, but it certainly is quartz. And it is, I love my crystal skull. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see its little face. Gorgeous. So I won't show any more because we'll be here all day and you're here for the reading and for the message. So friends, let's all work with clear quartz this week. Okay, today and for the week ahead. If you do have a piece of clear quartz, take it out right now, hold it in your hands, clear it, center it, reset its energies, put your intentions into it, and allow it to be the conduit of amplification for you. So whatever you are attracting, whatever abundance you're bringing into your life, let your clear quartz help you to manifest that, to make it more so that you can enjoy and appreciate and have more than you want, need, and desire in your life. So clear quartz is going to be our crystal for the week. We're now going to move into the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, and I chose one card, and without even looking, because I don't look at the cards, I just put them face down on the table when I prepare for these little videos. And when I lay it down on the table, I knew I was going to work with the medicine cards because I'd had it out already, the deck, but I just felt like I needed two of these for whatever reason. I don't know. So I took a second Oracle of the Dragon Fae, and then I added a medicine card. So we've got clear quartz, which is card number 18. Let's have a look and see what do we have. The first card from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. So Oracle of the Dragon Fae, our first card is card 15, and we have got the Dragon Fae goddess Tiamat. Now, I don't know if you want to say it's Tiamat or Tiamay, and her little key phrase is that you are stronger than you think. And she is absolutely beautiful, sitting in the full moon. I love the little baby dragon that she has on her shoulder. And she looks very tranquil. She looks very at peace. She looks very comfortable with herself, in her environment, in her surroundings. So I'm going to just take out the guidebook, the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, and I want to just have a scratch and see if I can find her card. Give me a second, because yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see the message that we get from card 15, the Dragon Fae goddess Tiamat. So Tiamat says, I know who you are. I know the good of you, the multiplicity of you, and the incredible richness of you. I know that you have survived. I know what great lies have been told. I know how hard the path has been, how deep the despair, how savage the untruths. I am here to help you restore your own sense of glory, your own truth, your own shining self. The truth is that you are all things and all beings. You are magnificent, and truly heaven is your mother, earth is your mother, the sea is your mother, and the fire of creation is yours too. You are all of these things: star being, dragonkin, sea creature, earth dweller, and forest child. You are sea and salt, wood and stone. You are grander and more magnificent than words or thoughts can tell of you. Know that these different parts of yourself naturally can dwell together, that there need be no war within, no conflict, no refusal to acknowledge all of who you are. I am here to tell you that soon you will come to understand the whole of who you are, and that there is no evil or darkness within you, only instinct and truth, all of which is right and innocent. Grow and begin to feel more secure in the truth that who you are is timeless, ageless, and has wisdom from far beyond this lifetime and far beyond this planet. The truth of who you are is beyond all of your imaginings, because you are vast, powerful, and wondrous. I, who am the mother of this earth, tell you so, and know you to be so. You are me, and I am you, and your capacity to become who you truly are is now a possibility. Do not be frightened by the power you feel within you. Know that this power is to be used for good, to assist, to love, and to create. You are an amazing galactic being, an earthy, sensual being, a glorious body and soul entwined. I am here to let you know that you are eternal beyond time, beyond space, and beyond form. You are. And I am here to show you that who you are is of value to us, of the stars, of the sea, and of the land. We support you. We love you always. How absolutely beautiful is that? Wow. So now I understand why Spirit was saying I needed to read from the guidebook, because I mean, as much as I see all of that in this card, as we can absolutely, everything that I've just said, we can sort of see in this card, but I would never have been able to put it together in that way. That is just absolutely amazing. Let's have a look and see our next card that we have. We've got the Morrigan. I love it. Card 22, the Morrigan. And she says to you to take action. So immediately, based on what we've already received, based on what we've already had here, the Morrigan, look how powerful she is. Just look, she is, fierce is a word I want to use, but I don't mean that in a negative sense, because she's powerful, she's brave, she's courageous, but she also understands her power. She understands what she's capable of doing, and she's not afraid. She's not afraid to be assertive. She's not afraid to take action and to get things done. Whereas our goddess Tiamat, she's a little bit more subdued, and she just wants to tell you how fabulous you are and how wonderful you are. Whereas Morrigan is saying, you know what, we know that, now let's move on. I'm just going to read a little bit from her. Let me just find it in the book here. Where is 22? And 22 also, by the way, I don't know why I'm suddenly having that thought, but 22 is also a master number when it comes to numerology. Right, so let's have a look at the Morrigan taking action. She says, I see now that events are moving extremely fast. This is a time of rapid change and creation. So rapid that you may wish to slow down just a little. However, I say to you clearly that the time is to act now, and that procrastination and hesitation are your enemies at this time. I can lead you forward through this time to help you pick your way through the minefield before you. This is a time of testing and darkness, but through this you will grow strong. Be aware. If you have resisted your abilities or felt blocked in terms of following your life path, these changes will take place very rapidly, because they have been waiting for a signal to be able to come in, and they are working hard with you So you do not have to endure a long, drawn out process of change. Truly, you are ready. Take flight with me and know that taking your own path seriously and acting now with deep integrity is the way for justice to reach you. So, I think this reading today is really taking flight, if I may use those words. So far, what we've got is to use the clear quartz energy, where we know that we can hold it, that we'll be supported, that we'll be loved, that we will receive the energy that we need to handle and to amplify and to magnify anything that we need. We have got Goddess Tiame working with us, telling us, you know what, don't be afraid. As we step into this week, as we go into today and tomorrow, don't be afraid. Don't be fearful of yourself and your own abilities, because the Morrigan is saying to you, you are stronger than you think you are, and it is time now to make those changes, to implement those changes, to act out on those changes, and to create a better life for ourselves, for each one of us. But nobody's going to do it for us. We have to take the action. We have to dig deep within ourselves to find that power, to find that whoever and whatever we are, and use the energy of the earth, the readily available energy of the earth, to achieve that, to accomplish that. I think this is amazing. All right, we've got one card left. And as I said to you, this comes from the medicine cards. And let's turn it over and see what animal energy is working with us to help us. I just suddenly noticed the lightning bolt. And the lightning bolt ties in so beautifully with these two cards, doesn't it? And it's basically saying to you, take it now. Lightning happens so quickly, comes quite unexpected. And that could be this energy from the Morrigan. Okay, so we have got card 22, and it is beaver. So we have got the beaver energy, the beaver medicine helping us in our journey. And yeah, we know what beavers are. They are master builders, aren't they? Oh, hello, 22, master builder. Master builder. Right. There are no synchronicities. Everything seems to happen the way that it needs to. All right, so this is the medicine cards book. It is a hard-covered book. So I'm just going to scratch and look for beaver card 22. Give me 1 second. Let's see, what is the beaver builder. Its keyword is the builder. All right. So I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, because this particular book has got quite a lot of info. So let's just see the message from the beaver. So beaver is the doer in the animal kingdom. Beaver medicine is akin to water and earth energy and incorporates a strong sense of family and home. If you were to look at the dams that block woodland streams, you will find several entrances and exits. In building its home, beaver always leaves itself many alternative escape routes. Oh, I didn't know that. This practice is a lesson to all of us not to paint ourselves into corners. If we eliminate ourselves, we dam the flow of experience in our lives. A doer is characterized by industriousness, and beaver knows that limitations cancel productivity. So the beaver is armed with very sharp teeth that are capable of felling a whole tree. Imagine what those teeth could do to the limbs of predators. From the rear, beaver is armed with a paddle-like tail that aids in swimming as well as in guarding its behind. This tiny mammal is well equipped to protect its creation. So to understand beaver medicine, you may take a look at the power of working and attaining a sense of achievement. In building a dream, teamwork is necessary. To accomplish a goal with others involves working with the group mind. Group mind constitutes harmony of the highest order without individual egos getting in the way. Each partner in the project honors the talents and abilities of the others and knows how to complete the piece of the puzzle that belongs to them. And in working well with others, a sense of community is achieved and unity ensures. So if Beaver has appeared to you, it is time to put your ideas into action. There's some Morrigan, into action, or to complete some project that has been neglected. The Beaver card could also be asking you to settle differences with fellow workers or friends. Beaver tells you to look for alternate solutions to life's challenges and to protect the creations which you put your love and energy into. So it looks like we're in for quite a busy week, friends. It looks like there's a lot that's going to be happening for us this week, but it also looks like it's time for us to take our power back. It's time for us to recognize exactly who and what we are, the magnitude and the power that we contain within us. You know, the beaver, as small as it is, look how powerful it is. Look at all that it's able to do. And it never worries or doubts or questions its ability. It just gets on and does whatever it needs to do. And the Morrigan is saying to you, it's time. Change is happening now, whether you like it or not. So you can either resist it, fight against it, and suffer for it, or you can go with the flow, create, but always leave yourself many exits. That's one thing I'm taking from the beaver card. The message of the beaver is to that they always create for themselves many entrances and exits so that they are never blocked or pushed into a corner. And I do think with clear quartz energy, let's amplify that positivity. Let's amplify this reading. Let's amplify the energies and the messages that have come through here today, so that as you go into your next week, as we go through today, Sunday, and the whole of next week, let's recognize that we need to take control. We need to create the world that is right for us. Nobody's going to do it for us. We need to. Master Builder number has come through twice. Okay, we've got 18, 15, 22, and 22. Master Builder has come through twice. You are the master builder of your own life. This is so important for you to know right now. Change is happening. It is happening. We cannot stop it. We cannot slow it down, and we cannot bypass it. We have to experience this. We have to go through this. So what are you going to be? Are you going to be the person who resists and suffers, or are you going to be the builder that creates, enjoys, and has the success and the abundance that you want and that you need and that you deserve? So, friends, I know this is an incredibly long reading, but I do think it's one that every single one of us need to hear. And I'm going to ask you, if this resonates with you today, share this message with others. Direct your friends and your family to this reading and say to them, take 20 minutes out of your life and listen to this, because there's something special here. There's something that we all need to hear, that we all need to be aware of, so that we can all flourish and live the best lives that we need to, deserve to, want to, and that we can. So, friends, as always, with love and blessings, from my heart to yours, and until we connect again, you take care.